What's up, YouTube? This is Rebecca Diva coming to you with a new video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Rebecca. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and when you do so, please hit the post notification bell and select all. Therefore, if YouTube is not bugging and tripping and bugging, you get notified. Also, share. Please share this video with anybody, everybody, because there's no secrets on this channel. No, not one. We tell everything, and I do mean everything. And lastly, please like the video because it helps out my channel a great deal. And for everybody else, welcome back, Diva Gang. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button because y'all be stingy with the likes. And share the video with anybody. I don't care who you share it with, but just share because y'all know there's no secrets. Y'all know what time it is. It is Saturday. It is May the 13th. Tomorrow is Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to all of our mothers and grandmoms and mother figures and step-parents, stepmoms, and just everybody in general. And, you know, happy Mother's Day, guys. Yes, I'm here. I'm fine. I recorded this video, mind you, the other day, but I was in the middle of installing a wig, and by the time I finished installing the wig, I was tired and I didn't feel like, filming. And then I went on ahead and filmed anyways, but then I just didn't like the way I was looking on the video. So I just deleted the whole video. I was looking just disgusting to myself. Now, to anybody else, it was like, oh, she cool. But for myself, I was looking disgusting. So I decided to scrap the whole video. And then I got tired and then just busy and was not able to pick up the camera. And shout out to my daughter, Valencia. She's like, did you record your video yet, Mom? We did not speak to us. I was like, let me get my lazy ass up and record my video today. So, we're just going to jump right into this because I do have another video that I want to try to bring forth today. If not, y'all definitely get it on Monday. And it's another, bougie, bad girl, but on a budget video. Y'all going to love this one. But anyways, this is a reaction video. So, if you are not wanting to see a reaction video or you're going to get hurt in your feelings about the person who I'm going to be reacting on, which is my Jazzy life, then you cannot watch later. But please keep all negative comments to yourself because these are my personal thoughts, my personal opinions, okay? So, Miss Jazzy Life has been a little busybody lately, you see. Just a little busybody. She's just been doing too much, I'm going to start off by, let's give her a hand clap because she finally got a Sam's Club membership card. And she was grocery shopping at Sam's the other day. I believe it was a week ago. Last Saturday she went grocery shopping. Ironically, it was the 6th of the month, and that's the day she claims she gets her food assistance, although she's done, she was on TikTok, doing a TikTok live a few days ago, and she was claiming up and down that she don't get food stamps no more. But we all know that's, girl, you are not making, between you and your nigga with his 25 jobs, you're not making that much money in today's society to be able to sustain rent, bills, everything else, and buy food without government assistance. Like, you don't make that much money from YouTube. Your views are not that high, sis. So stop the cap. But, anywho, she and her mom, of all people, went grocery shopping together just like they did in the old days. And I feel that's just a little bit more proof added to the pudding that Chris is not really around her like that, because normally, I personally feel she gets her food stamps and she gives probably most of it to him so he can sell them. But seems like lately he's been out of the picture. He has really not been there because, number one, you could tell when he's there. When he's normally there, the house is kind of sort of clean and her kids are a little bit more orderly. When Chris is not there, her kids are yelling and screaming all in the background constantly, and the house is a disheveled mess. I don't see how somebody could call themselves a stay-at-home mom, and like your house is just so unkept. Like I don't get that. I don't get that at all. That's just weird to me, you know. So there's that. Um, when she was at her mom's house, it was just, I guess the kids were with their dad, so it was just her and Legend, and her mom was cooking seafood, so they must have bought some seafood, did a little seafood mukbang, all of that. Um, she also, I think this was after or before. I can't really remember if it was before or after, but she did a Q&A. Now, I did see when she had posted, asked her questions for the Q&A. I think I saw it on Instagram, but you never saw anybody ask questions or anything like that. So a lot of people are speculating that she she wrote half them questions herself, because that's the way it sounded. In the beginning, she was really nasty and really rude, putting up a disclaimer, talking about if you don't want to see somebody eat and smack and make noise, then don't watch. And she was just really negative in that disclaimer. This was the day that she had supposedly went on a job interview, and she had her baby with her. She claimed she had dropped the baby off at a babysitter's and then went to her job interview, but I don't believe any of that. She also went to like Hobby Lobby and somewhere else, window shopping. So, she was sitting in her car eating Taco Bell. And I just want to know what happened to her trying to lose weight. Like, she is repetitive. She'll feel disgusting with herself instead of just being happy in her own skin. And if you're just big and overweight from having all these babies, that's basically what it's for. Because if you're an athlete, you play basketball, probably middle school, high school, college, you're somewhat pretty fit person, but you keep having all of these children, and these children is putting your body into trauma, and it's like you're not able to shake the weight off. And the reason why Jasmine is not able to shake the weight off is because she's not consistent enough to keep the weight off. She's not consistent enough to not overeat. And that's one thing. You can eat, and you can eat whatever you want, but it's about portion control. So if you're going to eat 8, 9, 10 tacos in one setting, you're not going to lose any weight, So yeah, she basically did Taco Bell, and she had some little nacho fries that she was feeding to Legend. She claimed she'd already fed him his taco, but I don't think she did. She just was handing him French fries. Other than that, she was answering those Q&A questions, and she was just really doing a lot of cocky shit. Like somebody had asked her about what was the name of the song she used for her intro. And she was like, oh, I really don't want to tell you guys what my song is because it's so hard to find the song. It's a fucking song, bitch. You didn't write the song. You don't own the rights to the song. So why not just share that information? That's a problem, and it's a big problem, especially with Black content creators. And I can't speak for any other race or ethnicity, okay, because I'm not that. I'm Black. So a lot of Black content creators they gatekeep. Like, even if it's something to where did you buy your wig from? Or, oh, I like your hair, where did you get it from? Or, oh, nice shoes. Or, oh, yeah, the intro song is mad cool, where did you get it from? They don't want to give nobody no type of information. It's like, damn, it's enough money out here for everybody to eat. Like, don't be selfish like that. So, she didn't want to give up the name of the song. I think another reactor was doing a reactor on her and looked up the song name and was able to disperse the song name out there. And then also, one of the questions was, when was her and Chris's anniversary? And she had made some kind of smart ass remark like, oh, we're not married, but our anniversary is April 10th. I just didn't film it. We went out, but I didn't film it. Now, Chris will sneeze, and this bitch will have her camera. Look, guys, Chris sneezed. So no, y'all don't celebrate an anniversary because that's not your nigga. Like literally, she don't seem to get it. Like when that nigga first moved into her house, you saw his hats all in the closet. There were signs that a man lived there. You look at her house now, there's no signs that that nigga lived there. Like none. No signs at all that he lives there. Not a single solitary one. He comes by. He comes to visit. And it seems mostly either when she has money, which is the first of the month, because you can't tell me no different that she doesn't get some type of SSI check for them delayed ass twins of hers. Trust me, she does. That's why they were constantly in speech therapy and this, that, and the third. Even if she's not still getting a check for Ava, she's definitely getting a check for Aiden because he is, special needs. He does have behavioral issues and he's taking medication. So either it's the first of the month that he comes around, definitely food stamp time. Cause you see, she went grocery shopping on Saturday, and he was there on Sunday barbecuing what ribs. He's always coming there barbecuing up her meat. Like that don't make no sense. I can't fuck with a lazy nigga like that. Nigga, bring your own fucking meat and you can cook it. The fuck? What does this look like? You taking from the kids, and out of them 2 big racks of ribs, she didn't show her kids eating those ribs. So, um, and from there is all the confusion with. Now, I remember a month ago, she talking about the twins had a field trip coming up in a month. So she had a whole month to plan for these twins' trip. So all of a sudden, it was a discrepancy because they're like either she didn't have a babysitter for the baby, but she could have brought her baby with her. Then she was like, oh, they said that she can bring the baby. Then they told her last minute that she couldn't bring the baby, which I don't believe any of that. She didn't want to go to the field trip. So she had the kids' dad's girlfriend, Hannah, take the twins. And Hannah had posted a picture on her Instagram of the kids enjoying themselves on the field trip with school. And that sent off a frenzy with everybody. Like, out of everybody that you don't have nobody or know anybody that could babysit your son. Like, it seems like people on Chris's side of the family just don't fuck with them at all. Like, they may fuck with Chris, but they damn sure don't fuck with Jasmine or that baby. Like, and I find that really strange. Because even if you don't fucking like me, Chris could take his son and take him over to his sisters or whatever other relatives that he has. Let that baby get to know his family on the other side. And if she known that she had this trip with these twins a month ago, which she did, Chris, who works 28,000 jobs, could have put in for a day off. If he has a good job and it's like he works for the Texas Department of Juvenile Justice or something, whereas he's like a security guard or whatever, he could have put in a request to get a day off. Like, teamwork makes the dream work, basically. And it's like she don't have no support from this nigga, like none. He don't watch his own child. She don't ever get a break. Her 4 kids, they go to school or they go to Philip, the dad. But she's always with that baby. Like, never a time that she's not with that baby. And I just personally feel that she didn't want to go and take that baby on that field trip because, number one, someone had to go with Aiden, the special needs child, because he has bad behavior. So I guess, which I can understand, because it was like if a parent cannot go, he cannot go on the trip, which she kind of seemed like it was unfair, but it's not unfair if you know that your child has special needs. They're equipped inside of the school setting to deal with a special needs child. And if he's really, and he's mainstream, he doesn't go to like a special school or anything. He just has a dream team that works with him at school, So it's like they wasn't about to take this special needs child who has all of these damn, behavior issues out in a public setting. No, he needs to be with a parent, which I agree with the school. And if dad couldn't go, the other parent should have been responsible. Because just like Jasmine says Chris is not obligated to help her with her 4 children. Hannah shouldn't be obligated to help with the 4 kids neither, even though Hannah doesn't. Hannah does a good motherfucking job taking care of Philip and Jasmine's kids. Let's give Hannah a motherfucking hand clap. Because Hannah, she better than motherfucking me. Hannah don't have no kids. That's like me getting a boyfriend and he got small kids and me helping him with his small kids. I got kids, yeah, but my kids, my youngest is 15. So me taking care of a child is under the age, I would give it under the age of 10. That's like a bother for me, you know. I can't really do it. I'm not equipped because I'm so equipped to having older children. Just like I don't mind helping to take care of my grandchildren, but I wouldn't want to do that on a consistent basis. It feels like an emergency situation and you desperately didn't have nobody else to help you, bring the grandbabies, I'll help you, but that's not my responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Just like I don't pawn my 15-year-old off on anybody. If I needed somebody to help take care of my daughter a long time for me, I would call her father in California. He would have to come here and stay with her, or he would have to take her to California. He's the other parent. It's his responsibility. And a lot of people, a lot of females these days, they get that shit motherfucking twisted. They don't give this responsibility to the other parent. And if you so-called live with this nigga, he should be jumping over hoops and bending over backwards to take care of his son. So if you got something to do with the other 4 children, he should be able to say, well, boss man, I'm not going to make it in today. I got to deal with my son today. If he has a state job, so he got off days. He got PTO. He got sickness days. So there's not a reason why he can't take off a day and help you with his child, even if you don't want to fuck with the other 4. But the thing is, he don't want to fuck with the other 4 kids, and he don't want to fuck with his own child because he didn't want that kid. And a lot of niggas are like that. You decided to get pregnant and keep that baby. What I feel is wrong, because it's like if you're smashing me without using a condom, then what do you expect is going to happen? So don't take that type of approach. But if you give a man an option to have that type of approach, that's how they're going to do you. You know what I'm saying? But it's sad, but Jasmine, she's digging her own grave, you know. And like I commented on somebody else's comment section, she's upset and frustrated because she has to take care of that baby by herself. There is no other. Even though the other parent is active and around, he's not going to help her. So she has to struggle basically all by herself with all 5 of them kids. And it's giving her hell because that's not the life that she wanted for herself. But you reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. So we're just going to sit back and see what happens next. I mean, it's sad and sorry, I feel, but I don't feel sorry for her, you know, because you meeting all these niggas and opening up your legs and having baby without getting to know these men. Like you met Chris, and in the same year that you met him, you're pregnant by him. And that was her main goal from the time she first met him, is to get a baby by him. Now she have it and she's suffering. Because that's one thing. You can't make a man do something that he does not want to do. That you can't. You can get pregnant all you want to. You can give birth all you want to. But that's not going to make him be in that child's life. And I know this from experience. I have 2 children by a man who's never done nothing for his kids. Not nothing. And they're now 26 and 24. He lives in a household with one of them and does not do anything for her. Not nothing. So it is what it is. Like I said, I don't feel sorry for Jasmine. She asked for it and she has it now. You know, and I just feel she needs to start living her truth. She's not living in her truth. She's just like, telling one lie to cover up one lie to cover up one lie to cover up one lie. It's just a constant flow of lies that she keeps doing. And it's like, just be honest with your situation. You know, like, guys, you know, Chris not really fucking with me and my son like that, so I got to make the best out of what I got to make the best of. Sure, people are going to talk, but guess what? People talk about you already. But at least we know, we got clarity on, yeah, that's fucked up how that nigga did her. But she allowed herself to be done that way. She allowed herself to be done that way. And another thing that bothers me, a lot of people in general, a lot of reactors mainly, say that Chris's other baby mamas, Medusa Gotti and LaKenya, need to, file child support against him because he's working. I wish people would stop saying that about broke bum ass niggas. They can file child. They both can file child support all day long. But that one little job that he has, that if he works at a juvenile correctional facility, he's probably making anywhere between $14 to $18 an hour. Those jobs don't really pay a lot, but the money comes in the hours that you work. Because 9 times out of 10, they work like 4 10-hour shifts, 3 12-hour shifts, and if they have overtime, you get that good overtime. Because I've dated a few guys who's worked, those type of jobs, in the prison system. But them filing for child support is not going to help them because number one, the child support system takes in consideration both the parents. So they put how much money the mama is making and how much the money the dad is making. Okay? And they equal out that and they put a percentage. I think most states, child support, they take at least 40% from the dad's income, no matter what he's making. So if he's bringing home, let's just say he's bringing home, let's throw a ballpark figure, let's say $2,400 a month from the job that he's making. Let's say just narrow it down to $3,000 if he's doing overtime, okay? They might deduct maybe $120 out for Medusa and maybe let's say $2 and change out a month for the twins. Now, Jasmine's the type of bitch, she ain't gonna never put him on child support, so we ain't worried about her. But still, that's not enough money. A lot of people say, yes, something is better than nothing. But no, that's not enough money in today's society to raise a child. It's not. I simply don't believe in putting a man on child support when you know he has a tendency to either quit jobs and just go from job to job to job, or lose a job, or just quit and just sit home and live off of bitches like Chris does.